What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing the Deja Vu quest. It is located in the Time Valley. It is a level 27 combat minimum. That is the only thing that you need to begin the mission, and it's a medium level quest. It is not a fighting mission. There is no like fighting really in it. It's just a lot of little tiny puzzles. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. It's not too hard. We start by talking to Asher here at the coordinates -449, -1153. It's in the Time Valley. Awesome. And let's go ahead and start talking to Asher. Here he is right here. We just go through all of his dialogue. Perfect. And we have to go find a shovel. If you don't have particle effects on, be sure to keep it on so you can follow these particle effects. But if you don't, all you have to do is go over here to the cherry blossom tree to the southwest of where Asher is. You come here and you right click the shovel. Then we go a little bit crazy. Perfect. And now that we have it, don't go back to Asher quite yet. You have to grab the rusty shovel first, and then you head back to him with it. Otherwise, you'll end up having to come back and grab the rusty shovel again. Alright, so we bring it back to Asher. Here he is. He doesn't know who we are. We shift through all of his dialogue. Alrighty, now that we've returned his shovel, Old Man Martin, who we saw in our other quest, is here. He gets mad at us for messing with time. And then we have to go in the house, follow right behind him. It will teleport us to an undisclosed location, dark outside. We talk to Martin. He tells us that we have to go protect the guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the portal that appears next to him. Again, it's important to have the particles on in order to be able to see that. Okay, so perfect. Now we begin, and they updated the mission, so now it's pretty straightforward. You want to do these three things really fast. If you go on these gold pressure plates to help boost you up, you come all the way up here to the tip top in order to save Asher. He does a lot of dumb stuff and we have to stop him. So we press the button up here and it moves the crane out of his way. Then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna press bomb override so it turns off the bomb so he doesn't get exploded. Then we go over to this side. And over here, you don't want to do this too early. What we're going to do is we're going to grab the cannon key. We're going to grab the cannon ball, both of them right here. We're going to right click it when I think he reaches his voice line of 16, I think. I'm not sure. What I often do, just to make sure that it works every single time, because it does reset, is I do it once, and then this thing will respawn. I'll grab it again, and then I'll keep on doing it. So then I use it a second time. It shoots it out. Perfect. And there we go. 14 out of 18. I'm going to do it one more time just to be safe. Because the timing on this one is weird. So just doing it a few times will fix it. Okay, that was a close one. There he is. He's perfectly fine. Alrighty, and I think that we're good at this point. Okay, so he comes here. Like, he can feel the shovel nearby, and then it'll put us into a cutscene. Now, wait a second. Hello, I think. Oh, there we go. Here he is. There we go. He finds his shovel. We shift through everything. Old Man Martin comes out. Old Man Martin gets mad at him, but we protected him, so it's okay. 9, 10, and he teleports Asher back. He teleports us back to the present. Then we talk to both of them over here. Talk through all of this. Just shift through everything. Old Man Martin disappears. And then we talk to Asher one more time, and voila, just like that, we have completed the mission. And we're set to go. Yeah, that's how to beat it. Alrighty, and switching over here to the wiki, we have the Deja Vu mission. It is a medium level 20 quest that plays out in the Time Valley. So yeah, let's go ahead and go into it. We start by talking to Asher. He's like, well, look who decided to come back with their tail between their legs. 2 weeks now and you still haven't found it? I can't believe I ever trusted you. He's like, who am I? What do you mean, who am I? You offered to help find my shovel and I've been waiting 2 weeks. Forget about your payment unless you either pay me back or get my shovel right now. My shovel? That's why I sent you out. It's somewhere in the time valley. I lost it while looking for purple flowers. So you can obviously see that there's some time things going on here. So we were like, well, that was weird. So we try to find the shovel. So we do end up finding the shovel. We're like, well, and we feel a bit weird whenever we grab it. So then we come back to Asher and he's like, wait. Hello, stranger. Always nice to see a new face. He's like, mad at you? Why would I be mad at you? We never met. So it's very interesting because we never met in the past, but at some point in the earlier past, we told him that we would find it, and then we didn't, and now we're in the future. So now we have to go back to that other past. So it's all very, very weird and backwards, if you know what I mean. So then we meet Old Man Martin. Asher's like, oh, thank you for that shovel. He's like, why is it so rusty? No matter, give that to me and I'll head inside and get you a nice reward. Thank you. Now about that reward, wait, what's happening? And he goes back in time. And Old Man Martin shows up. He's like, oh dear, there he goes again. Poor fool, ignored my warnings and touched that shovel. So we go and we save Asher from his death by pretty much stopping all the cranes and stuff from exploding. In the whole time he's just looking for a shovel. He's like, wow, it looks cool, whatever. In fact, when I hold that shovel, stuff seems to happen. Whoa, how do they have a cannon? They must be super advanced. And then we continue and he's like, oh, there it is, my shovel. I'm surprised it took me this far in this time. Well, time to head back. Wait, Martin will walk up and he punches Asher, and Asher's like, what was that for? And Martin is like, Asher, you remember when I allowed you to live in the valley? I told you not to touch any odd objects. He's like, I might recall it. And Martin's like, you got yourself stuck hundreds of years ago. If it wasn't for this guard, you'd be removed from existence. Oh, so that's where I am. I'm so sorry, Martin. Please don't kick me out of the valley. And Martin's like, I know time travel can be tempting, but it's far more dangerous than you can ever understand. The valley's banned for most citizens. I watch over this timeline because of poor souls like Asher. That's super interesting. He watches over the timeline. Who is this Martin guy? You know? Okay, so they continue. We go back to the present, and Asher's like, holy bovine. And he's like, Martin's like, we're back. Asher replies, how did you get these powers? Are you even human? And Martin's like, oh, you know, I read a book or two in my time. Verast, or your player name. I'm sorry I got you dragged into this. I wish I could have done it myself. Asher's like, I probably could have gotten myself out. Martin's like, you died in the past, multiple times. I did? Yes, in some surprising ways too. Verast, I'm sure we will meet again in time. How ironic that he says in time, because obviously he has some time powers. And he's like, see you around. Asher's like, you're still here. Martin's like, am I? And then he just vanishes. And then Asher's like, I don't understand Martin. He seems to know everything about the past. Here, come closer. I want to whisper something. I think he might have known Bob. I saw some letters in his house. Weird, right? Bob was a hard-to-know guy. Anyway, take this, and he pays us for our service, which is very interesting that he mentions again Bob. I think this is our fourth mention of Bob in these quests, fourth or fifth. So Bob is now being created as this grandiose character with a lot of influence on this Wynn province, which is super, super interesting, and we'll learn more and more about him as time goes on. So yeah, as we finish the mission, we get 5,500 experience points, which is just alright, maybe a little less than we expect, 128 emeralds, which is alright, and then 1 familiar essence, which is a crafting item ingredient that you can just use for whatever it is you need to. Alrighty, and that's the whole wiki. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye now.